Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Mount Tammany Ridge. As you can see, I finally got one of my kids back. Finally, it's been about a month now. Had the skid loader in for a repair, and it was a corrosion issue. It turns out the accelerator pedal in the footwell had some corrosion issues, and the A-pillar throttle was unresponsive due to that. I guess it's kind of the throttle up on the A-pillar, I guess, is considered like the slave throttle, or is it the other way? The pedal's the slave throttle and then the other one's kind of a remote. But anywho, not that matters any, but neither one of those were responsive due to the corrosion. So I imagine, you know, over the years, wet feet getting in and out, especially throughout the winter time with a little bit of salt or something, I'm sure is what caused the main problem. But so yeah, very, very happy to have it back here. You know, with the whole Firewood thing, the machine, really where the machine shines doing that is being able to lift the totes, especially when they're green, right? Whether it be a bag or the IBC tote, being able to lift it up high enough to say get into the back of a pickup truck or something like that. You know, I've kind of had a little bit of movement with Firewood over the past couple years where people want to get green wood to basically use as backlog, right? So you know, whether it's firewood that they've gotten from me the season before or vice versa, whatever, and they've, you know, got it set up for this year, they want to start bringing in firewood for the next season to kind of come in and start seasoning throughout the cold season and then continue on through the summer season. So I've had a little bit of movement there. I haven't really made a lot of sales for firewood that they want to burn in real time, which really actually kind of works out better for me anyway, because, you know, I do tree service wood and I kind of get it in real time. I split it in real time, and then basically I'm burning the oldest of, you know, of my splits, right? So, and even sometimes them, you know, those splits are not as seasoned as I would like them to be, but because I'm burning it for my own use, it doesn't bother me all that much. So having the skid loader here to be able to move the pallets around and be really stable is key, because this property, there's slopes in every direction really. So primarily from the top of the property down, but there's a lot of kind of like crowns. It's not, I wouldn't call it rolling hills like you would see down in like West Virginia and things like that, or Kentucky. But you know, they do kind of slope off in different directions, which moving them around with a you know, a 34 horse tractor with the, you know, the front axle that, you know, in a limited manner, it articulates side to side. And when you start getting into some of those dips and off cambers, you know, those totes could want to, you know, tip you down to the point where you're pinching fabric. So but anywho, I got the skid loader down here at the bottom of the property. Got a little bit of loader work that I've been wanting to get done, but it's been gone, and this has a much better reach than our little tractor. So I'm just basically going to be taking the manure, stacking it a little bit, and then over here we got a basically a brush pile, and I'm going to try to push some of that stuff up and back and kind of get it out of the way. That way, if this winter during any ice storms we have any trees fall, and we gotta, you know, manage them. You know, any of the trees that fall around here aren't worth cutting up and using for firewood. They're all that tree of heaven stuff. They're pretty punky basically from day one. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do with that. And then if you guys stick around long enough, or if you want to fast forward through the video past this part, I'm going to be doing some firewood. Maybe if I can make it happen, I might do more than a face cord. I might do 2 face cords. It really all depends on how sharp the chain is on the saw, and a whole bunch of other factors that, you know, you guys know, I've said it before, I got to kind of be able to pivot on my heel. So, you know, 1 or 2 face cords for me typically seems to be about as hot and heavy as I can get cranking that thing, unless I really plan for it. If I get a really good solid plan down, and I buck up a bunch of rounds and stack them up, then that kind of changes things. Not to mention, almost all the firewood storage bags and IBC totes that I have are completely full. So until I can scratch up some coin and get up to AJ Shavers and pick up some more of those firewood bags, there's really not going to be a whole lot of places for me to put this stuff. Most of our property is pasture, so I really can't dry stack anything anywhere other than in the pasture. And you know how that's going to be. Horses are going to rub on it and knock it over. And then, of course, along the property line here, you know, we have a bunch of those junk trees that fall regularly. So that could turn into a catastrophe. And not to mention the property lines up on the uphill side of our property, on the upper side, we've got neighboring properties, right, that are pretty much regular, everyday residential houses. And if it's their firewood, I'm sure they'd be happy to look at it. But because it's our firewood, there's a pretty good chance that they're not going to be all that enthused about us stacking rows of firewood for them to stare at, you know, especially when it's, you know, it's a lot of work trying to weed whack around all that stuff. So as you can imagine, with all the other things we have going on here, that might go a little while before we can weed whack it, and then it begins to be a little bit of an eyesore. So anywho, now I'm just rambling. So I'm going to get in the machine, I'm going to get running this thing back and forth doing my thing, and then hopefully you guys will hang out and do some firewood with us. I'll see you down there. the top of the property now, and I just got done with the second face cord. We got 2 of them up here, and those are gonna chill out there throughout the duration of the winter time. And I'm just gonna keep on, as I make more, I'm just gonna keep running along this, well, you can't see it, but there's a stone row there, kind of like a knee wall type of thing, but all that ragweed has done a fantastic job of destroying everything. So anywho, so that's where they sit, and had to use the tractor. I was going to use the skid loader today, but we have a boarder, a horse boarder that's out and about. She's riding with a friend a town away, and we weren't sure exactly when she planned on coming back, and we just wanted to be sure that we got this stuff, these 2 totes or log lift bags out of the way before she had gotten back, because there is a lot of room down there, but sort of kind of limited for turning a trailer around. So yeah, I'm gonna head back down to the wood yard, and I'll see you guys there in just a minute. All right, everybody, I'm down here at the wood yard. The wind is picking up. As you can see, the clouds behind me. We got something coming in. I don't know exactly what. Not even gonna bother looking, because it's either gonna happen or it's not gonna happen. The Weather Channel is just not reliable anymore. So of course, now that I'm over in this region of wood yard, today I'm gonna do 2 stickers in this episode from a couple of the channels that I've been subscribed to for some time now. And also I was fortunate enough to meet them in person up at the Boonville, New York show. So let's see. Who do I got here? All right, cool. So outside with Shibe. There you are, bub. That's very cool that you gave me that sticker. I really appreciate it. It was awesome to meet you. I really wish I could have spent a little bit more time with you know, the group of you guys, and you know, got to know each other a little bit better in person. How, as you can tell in my videos, you know, I have my days where I feel like I'm a little bit more outgoing, and then I have my days where I seem like I'm kind of camera shy or something. So and I can tell you, Boonville, I was definitely I was feeling about that big. So you know, especially amongst all the YouTubers that I, you know, have been following for a long time. You know, I got a lot of respect for you guys and the community that you have built. I really do have a lot of respect, and I'm proud to be part of it. Proud to be part of it for sure. So, Shibe, I'm going to see if I can find you a permanent spot here, because it's the shape of your sticker. I think right up there next to around the yard is going to be appropriate. I think the that space, that little piece of real estate there, of course, starting to get little rain droplets here. Let's see what we can do. Oh, don't mess it up now. This has a compound curve to this panel, so it kind of wants to make contact in multiple spots all at once. All right, sweet. Awesome. I think Shibe, I think you gave me a couple. So whoever has given me more than one is definitely going to be on my other machine too. I don't think I'll go through a whole thing with putting them on there. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I will. I'll just kind of have all the stickers all at one episode, and we'll find a spot on the skid loader to put you guys. That way, you know, whenever I'm making content, you know, whichever camera angle. I haven't decided where I want to put it yet. So maybe if you guys leave in the comment, you know, where on the skid loader you think I should put your stickers. I'd really kind of like to pick a spot and then just have everybody. The one idea that I had was when you're sitting in the cab of the machine, on the loader boom right in the middle there, that connects the right boom and the left boom together, where the quick attach assembly is. I was thinking about putting it right there facing into the cab, so that if I have my camera in the machine with me as a first person kind of view, every time the loader goes up and down or whatever, you guys will, see your see your stickers there, and all the other people that watch our content will see the stickers as well. Of course, that's the idea, but leave a comment down below and let me know of where you think might be a good spot, or where you guys would like to be on the machine maybe. So in the next one, we've got Old Guy Firewood. So Dick, you're going to be claiming your real estate on my machine too. And again, it was really cool to have been able to meet you in person. Definitely very cool. And again, I'm hoping that the next show for Paul Bunyan, I'm going to be able to attend. It's just with it being that far out, which, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's really not that far out, but it's far enough when you have a rural property with animals on it that need to be taken care of. Things can get a little more complicated than that. So let's see, Dick, where am I going to put you, man? Is that going to fit there? Yeah, you could fit there. You could fit there. It does leave a little bit of wasted space though. There. I don't know. I think I'll put you up here, right next to Shibe and Jake, his Dude Ranch DIY channel. Great channel. Old Guy Firewood. A lot of fun to watch. That episode that you did with the conveyor made out of the what do you call it? The treadmill. That's awesome. That was cool. Definitely cool. So I'm kind of glad you mentioned it when we were all up at Boonville, because it kind of lit the fire under your seat to commit and and see what you could do with it. So yeah, Dick, you got your real estate on my excavator now. So we're slowly filling in this spot, and then when we run out of room, we'll find a spot somewhere else. So very cool. So yeah, we've got Dude Ranch DIY, Old Guy Firewood, outside with Shibe, around the yard, Brent, and then we've also got Jack from Log Cabin Firewood, another really cool dude as well. So very happy that I've got these to put on here. So I'm gonna take this stuff, send it over to the old burn barrel, and so that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys stuck around for at least the remainder of it. And if not, I get it. Not everybody's into, watching a skid steer, push piles of dirt or manure or whatever, whatever it may be. I put a little bit of, splitter, action in here for you. That way you guys, who are a little bit of firewood splitter fiends like I am, can get their fix, right? So but that's going to be it for today. I really appreciate you hanging out with me here on Mount Tammany Ridge. If you could, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and if you don't mind, hit that little notification bell next to the subscription button, and that'll notify you when I upload a new video. So thanks a lot. Have a good night.